world's changed. It's changed a lot.
This is Network 126. I'm sure the audio is probably cutting in and out because this is a cheap microphone in the wind, so I'm just going to keep this short. I was driving around doing some Uber trips and stumbled across basically a whole entire RV neighborhood. And so I'm here with Tank working on his bike. People just don't get it. They don't understand, and they don't know what it's like to struggle. People who have their cushy, secure jobs, or so they think right now. And I always hear all this bullshit about how, but the economy, the jobs are coming back, unemployment rate is low. And I keep trying to tell these people, like, well, yeah, okay, well, jobs might be coming back, we might have less unemployment and stuff, but the fact of the matter is the cost of living is out of control, and it's driving homelessness through the roof. Not only was there a 23% increase just between 2016 and 2017 in Los Angeles County alone, but nationally it's gone up by about 75%. And for those economic reality deniers out there, you can go look all this up. Go look it up. People living in RVs, even in Northern California, and up north where all the big tech companies are, Google, Microsoft, Apple, all those things, people are living in RVs. Now, granted, they're not like 30-year-old RVs like this, but it's basically the same thing, but on a higher level. These people can't afford the rent out there, but they can afford, because they work for these big software companies, they make money, but not even they can afford rent. So they'll go out and buy almost new RVs, but it's basically the same thing, just on a higher scale, just like I said, on another level, but it's the same kind of problem. It's the same cost of living issue. Okay, so for the people that might want to say that you're lazy, or they always tell me this too: get a job, you lazy bum, apply yourself, focus. What would you have to say to people like that who don't understand what it's like? Because I get a lot of these people on my channel.
I would say, some people have had jobs and have had injuries that took them out of the workforce, and wind up in situations like this where they have to do what they have to do. If I could work, I would. A lot of these people out here would do. A lot of people do work out here.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, because like I was saying, like a lot of people have full-time jobs and still live in RVs because of the cost of living. It's not an issue of being lazy or not applying yourself or whatever stupid things they say.
I've had back surgery. I still have a hernia from that. I was told I can't go back to work in my field. I was a handyman for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And I had to go for retraining, 42% permanent disability, disabled. I'm not cost efficient when I do my field, so it's not good, for a customer or for me. It's rough out here. It's not easy. You have cops. They come out here. They'll tell you to move and give you 30 minutes to move your RV or motorhome.
Wow, only 30 minutes.
Sometimes they're not. The majority of them aren't like really bad. They're not like dicks. They're just doing their jobs. Some of them take it. If I lose this, it would be equivalent to someone coming in and taking your home from you.
Yeah, I've actually been through that when I was a kid, teen. Yeah, lost the house I grew up in. My mom.
This is it. This is it for me. This is all I got.
Yeah.
If they take this from me, I'm on the street in a tent, or and I don't think I could do that one.
People don't belong in tents on the street.
No. If I didn't have to live like this, I wouldn't. Guaranteed. Yeah. I've had some good jobs. I worked for some good places. I've made some good money. I'm just not doing that right now.
And jobs are unstable too nowadays. Like, you never know when you're going to get laid off. Like, I was working in a warehouse too, and it ended up going out of business later. It's kind of another story. My audience knows about this, but job moved, and I had an old car, I was falling apart, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. I ended up falling behind on rent, lost an apartment that I had, and now I'm living back in my dad's kitchen again. It's just, I don't want to say impossible, but it's getting there. It's becoming increasingly impossible to the point where people with full-time jobs, as I just said earlier, are working 40 hours a week and living in like this. That's how it is. It's a new America.
I'm also lost out here. The year or so I've been in this motorhome, I've lost 2 trucks to impound. I've lost 2 cars and 2 motorcycles to impound. 6 vehicles in the year and a half or so I've been in this motorhome.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
6 vehicles.
And they keep impounding because they want to put pressure on us to move, but yet they're taking the very thing we need to, get moved or get mobile. I know people don't want to drive by and see a bunch of motorhomes out here, but God, man, give us a break, man.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
We're just trying to survive. We're just trying to get along. We're just trying to fucking make it today, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's never promised, but I'm just trying to get by today.
And for the people out there who might have a problem, because I know that that there's some like rich fancy pants people that say, oh, not in my backyard. Well, but what would you rather have? People just trying to survive and not hurt anybody, or would you rather regulate the hell out of them so they run out of options, and next thing you know they're breaking in your backyard and having to steal shit to survive? Wouldn't you rather just leave them alone? And the laws and the bureaucracy, that it's becoming impossible, that you can't do anything, everything's illegal, everything's cost prohibitive, too expensive. It's just like, how do you survive out here anymore? Suicides are going through the roof. Well, I don't know about through the roof, but they are on the increase. Homelessness is through the roof. But I know that suicides aren't that far behind. It's just a lot of people are going through a lot of shit right now, and it's not fair.
I grew up in a project, so I really never had anything. But what I do get, I appreciate it before they fucking take it from you. And that's wrong. I work, I do what I have to do to get what I get, and then they just come take it, man. And there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, you can't fight the law, you can't fight these idiots in higher power to be, or whatever they are. Just let us live, man. Let us. We can survive if you let us.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's what I'm getting from this whole thing right now. Everything you're telling me, it's like it's almost like they don't want people to be able to survive. That they make it more difficult than it needs to be. If they would just let people be and quit taking, like you just said. People like this will work hard for what they have, and then for the government to just swoop in and be like, oh, well, that's illegal, you can't have that here, we're going to take it from you now. Like, what the fuck? How are you supposed to survive? How are you supposed to get anything done? How are you supposed to do things if you can't even get up on your feet? Because as soon as you get something to do that with, it's gone.
When you pass by one of these motorhomes, community of motorhomes, man, maybe you might not want to, snarl or have dirty looks on the face, which I see a lot going by here. It's crazy. People, it's like we're something different. He hit on a good point, man. If you take all our options away, man, you take our homes and make it harder on us, then we are trying to survive. He's right. What option do we have? We run up in your house and take what we need. And that's not what I prefer to do. I prefer to just, make my life, live my life.
Yeah.
I don't need anybody else's stuff, but if you keep taking mine and I got nothing else, nowhere, that's an option. Not a good one, but an option. Something's got to be done. I don't know. I'm at a loss here. This is my life right here. This is it. This is it.
Yeah.
That's my motherfucking world right there.
Yeah.
As sad as that fucker looks, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I've been trying to get an old motorhome myself, like I was telling you. I'm just trying to, I've been trying to get some money together just to get on Craigslist. Basically get one of these, and Just so I don't have to live in a kitchen anymore and overcrowded with family.
Go to auctions, because they're sure taking them from people left and right, man. You go to an auction, you can pick them up pretty cheap, about a couple $100. Yeah. But it was somebody's home that was taken by some officer or another or entity. Decided they didn't need it no more and put them on the street. But you can't get them cheap in auctions. They've taken so many that most tow truck companies won't even tow them anymore because they got no place. They can't store them. They got no more room to store them.
I've heard about that. And then because they don't really make money on them because the people that they take these from, that's all they have. And so they can't afford to go and get them back and pay hundreds of dollars to get them back.
Thousands.
Or thousands in that case. Yeah, I guess they sit there long enough and incur enough fees. Yeah. And then so the tow yard companies, they just have all these RVs like this, huge Class A's. And Class C's and vans and all kinds of things that they just can't get rid of, and they're just sitting there. And I guess they just eventually got to scrap them or something, scrapping people's homes.
Taking them. Some of the officers come out are sympathetic. They give you time. They'll give you 30 minutes, but they'll drive away and not come back. You still, you want to pack up and leave because you don't want to be there when they come back.
Yeah.
So. This place here, where I'm at now, I've had no encounter with officers. They haven't sweated us, they haven't made us, told us. Usually they give us 72-hour notice and give you a ticket and then a 72-hour notice. But this place here I haven't had that problem yet. I've been here 3 days. I just got here 3 days ago. And so far here it's not bad. I mean,
yeah, that was kind of the impression I got, because when I came up this street and I seen like how many RVs are just like a row of them, and I thought, oh well, this place must be like regulation wise, it must be pretty lax to be able to allow, because I seen this other street over in Long Beach, and they just knocked down a post office on Redondo. It's like side street, I forget what street it's on, but there were just all these RVs, and then like a few days later I drive by and they're all gone. So I guess somebody went through there and be like, okay, you can't park here, everybody clear out, pack up and leave.
Manchester Square, where they had by the airport, where they bought the airport, they bought up all them homes and knocked them down. There was like street after street of just street, driveway and nothing there. So people were living in there, and that went on for quite a while, and it was okay. It was a place that you didn't have to worry about, them coming in and making you, move or but then they decided to use the land or whatever. I don't know what it was, but they started moving us out, closing down street by street, doing a clean out.
Yeah.
There's people on the side of the freeway. I know people that live on the side of the freeway, and Caltrans comes in and takes their stuff, man. They're supposed to hold it for 90 days and give them an option to get it back, but they just come in and just take their stuff, and they put in trash compactors and they trash it. They take their tents, they take their whatever they got, and they take it, and people are left with nothing. They're left sleeping, with nothing on the ground, on the side of a freeway, trying to, these people are trying to survive too, man, and Caltrans they'll hit 3 days in a row on the same place and take people's stuff, and they get their stuff taken, and they may have the option to go get something else, okay, they're cool, and next day they take it again.
Yeah. No heart, no compassion at all.
I tried to film it.
That's cold.
I tried to film it once, and Highway Patrol told me to exit the side of the freeway or I was going to go to jail.
Wow.
Because I was filming what they were doing.
Wow.
I didn't hang around because I don't like jail. But that's something that some people need to check into, because Caltrans is down in the La Cienega, Century area, by the airport. They're out of control. And these people that are on the side of the freeway, they got nowhere to go. That's it. I mean, none. They've been reduced to having to sleep on the side of a freeway in tents, and they can just come and take their stuff, man, unmercifully. Like generators, that's personal property. It's expensive. and they'll just take the generators and throw them right in the trash compactor right in front of these people and trash their stuff and give them no receipt for nothing.
That's fucked up.
You know, these people are losing every day, man. Every day they lose shit, and nobody, you know, Caltrans is what they're doing is illegal. They're supposed to take it, confiscate it, and hold it. You know, and they're not doing that, and that's their own protocol. I believe is to hold stuff for 90 days, and they're just taking property and people are. It's wrong. It's wrong, man. It's way wrong.
I didn't even know it was that bad. Like you're telling me some stuff that I didn't even know. That's wow. I'm sure my audience didn't know either. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
It's out of control. It's out of hand. They're just doing what the hell they want, and they're not following their own protocol. You know, you know, somebody needs to get some reins on them, man. Because like I said, I tried to film it once, and I was threatened with going to jail by a highway patrol if I filmed them. So, you know, you guys might want to look into that. You know, keep your eyes open, because there's some people that are in a position of authority that are abusing and running rampant, and nobody's paying attention. You know, because we're homeless, we got no say so, no word. I tell people file complaints. Go to their supervisor, file complaints. But they're homeless and they don't know where they're going to be tomorrow, so they're not going to go in there and file a complaint. And you know what? They know that. They know that they can do what they're doing because nobody's going to say nothing. You know, and it's wrong.
Yeah, well, if I ever see any of that, if I see some cops, like I remember this one time I didn't catch anything happen, but I was driving and I seen it. It was an RV like this, and there was you know, the white tow trucks that the police use. Yeah. It was towing it. And I mean, I didn't catch it happening. I was driving already. I turned my dash cam towards it, but that's all I could do. But damn, that was someone's home. They're basically, I guess I could say stealing, robbing someone's home through regulation, you know, through a legal process. But I mean, let's get real. It's theft. It's theft of your home, your property.
Well, imagine if I came in with some jacks and jacked your home up and just fucking left with it.
Yeah.
And you have no say so about it. Just decided to take it.
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
Just because you know, some of you guys watching, just because your home doesn't have wheels and just because it can't be lifted up on a tow truck, I mean, come on, this is all these people have. Like, you can't do that to people. Like, I don't understand what these people are thinking, that they have no heart, no compassion, like, whatsoever.
The world's changed. It's changed a lot. We lost control of it a long time ago.
Things didn't used to be like this before.
It ain't the people anymore. It's the government and those in power. The people have no say so. We're not.
Yeah. And the thing is too, is that a lot of people that this world, because I think this is where a lot of this comes from. All the negativity and the criticism, that it comes from a lot of people that because things have changed so much in such a short amount of time, that they're still in this mentality of, well, just work hard and you'll be okay. Just work, just supply yourself, just, you know.
That's what they want you to think.
Just bust your ass and work 40, 60 hours a week and save up and you'll have an apartment in no time. No, it doesn't work like that. Not anymore, but that's what people still think, and so that's why a lot of people put people like me and him down, because they don't understand.
Well, if it was possible to trade places, man, I would like to see somebody walk my shoes.
Yeah, that's what I tell a lot of people, because they always criticize me. All my audience already knows all this stuff, but I always tell them, try living in a kitchen. Like try living and functioning and getting shit done in a kitchen with no personal space or privacy. People just don't understand, have no compassion. I don't know what's wrong with people.
Well, government, the powers to be have fucking brainwashed us since the 40s, really. Started taking our constitutional rights away slowly, steadily, or amending them to bend to the will of the government. people vote this stuff in. They don't think about what half people don't even read the whole law. They vote on one thing, and there's so many other things trailered onto that the doors they get opened up for them to use. You just don't realize. Slowly we're losing the ability to defend ourselves. We're losing the ability to step up and rise if we need to. That's what the Constitution is written for. That's what them guys that went to that little war with the British, got our independence, got our land, our country. Well, they wrote the Constitution for the people to be able to govern themselves. And when a government gets over their, overbearing and not thinking of the people, they're just thinking of the government.
Yeah, or ways to make money for themselves and for the corporations that padded their pockets basically and gave them a bunch of money.
So the Constitution was written that people can rise. We can rise against a government that's not right and not real, and thinks that they know better for us without our consent or even sometimes or even knowledge.
Yeah.
They're making decisions, and we don't have that ability anymore. We can't rise against them, man. They're the artillery and the training and the technology they have today. The people could not rise. Any successful part of trying to take back our government, man. We've lost it. It's gone. We've given it to them slowly by voting in all these laws and thinking that taking the guns from the people. Man, that was the biggest mistake you made. Because I didn't make that mistake. You made that mistake. You took the guns from us. You know why? Because people use guns. And guns don't do nothing, man. It's people do shit, man. People make decisions, make bad decisions, and they do stupid shit. You take the guns, you take our ability to defend ourselves against anybody, a government, somebody coming in your home. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, the government doesn't want to hear that because the government's all like, well, we're right no matter what all the time, and you must always submit to us or go to jail or get killed. That's what it's turned into.
No. And go ahead and vote, obliviously vote them laws in and make it tougher and tougher for people to defend themselves and defend our country against, people who aren't thinking for us. They're thinking for themselves.
It's all about corporate interests nowadays. It's kind of shifted away from the people to corporate interests.
Look who we got for president now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm going to get a ton of shit for that. Fuck Trump.
I can't believe they vote a guy in who I mean, he's a businessman.
Exactly. Yeah.
He can't run a fucking government, man.
Yeah, he's all about making money and helping his rich friends and corporate, whatever. It's all bullshit. It's eventually what we're going to get to a breaking point where the people who have nothing left to lose are just going to lose it. And whether we have guns or not, I think, I mean...
It's race against tanks with fucking sticks and rocks and shit, man.
I mean, I can't say for sure what's going to happen, but I just think it's nothing good because I'm just seeing so many people increasingly having nothing left to lose, and the only option left is to lose it and just go against the government eventually. It's going to get to that point, I think, if it gets to a critical mass point.
God-given right, too. I mean, that's the Constitution gave us that right to rise against a government that ain't functioning for us, man. And that's what they did. I mean, our forefathers went to war with the whole country, and established a military and they won. I mean, they got us this, man, and they left it open. They left the option for us to do the same thing if we were ever in that situation again, man. And slowly and steady, the government has changed and taken away our ability to do that. That's sad. That's sad day. It's sad. Really sad.
Yeah, the country is declining. All this stuff about make America great again, it's like, yeah, right. You could start by not taking all these people's homes away and not, taking all their options and let people survive and live. And I don't have all the answers, but things need to change.
We're only as strong as the weakest link. And if our weakest link is down, if you've taken everything from somebody and left him no other options, and that's our weakest link. And that's really how strong we are as a government or as a people in this country, man. And if we bring the weakest link up to the ability to at least like getting up in the morning and doing things, we'd be stronger for that. We really would. Yeah. If they, some people get dealt deals or options that are fucked, man, and you just gotta live through it. You gotta push on and go forward, and you can't lay down. When you lay down, you're done. You can't lay down. You gotta keep going. Yeah. No matter what, you gotta keep going. So let's get this. If we help those who really need it, we'd be stronger. We'd be stronger for it.
Yeah. You guys want to make America great again? Start here.
Give other countries all this fucking aid and just take care of home. Take care of home, and I think we'd be doing good.
There was a lot of that happened in 2008 too, with the whole housing crisis.
Yep.
A lot of people lost their homes. I mean, a lot of people are still, like, I'm sure some of these people behind me living in these RVs are probably still affected, still trying to recover from 2008. That didn't go away, by the way. It's just that a lot of people think that went away. It didn't. Maybe for some, but I would say for most everyday people, it didn't go away. It maybe got a little less severe, but it's
got damage done they couldn't recover from. You plan something, and then you get it taken out from underneath you, and you didn't have a plan B and C, and you laid it all on A, and they got ripped out from underneath you. Sometimes you don't recover from that. It just goes all bad from there.
Yeah.
So America, get right, man.
Yeah, really.
Get right. Take care of our own.
Yeah.
We look out for each other out here, man. I wish, the whole country did that. Looked out for one another.
Yeah.
Like, we don't let... I've only been out here a couple of days, but I haven't seen no shenanigans, no weirdness, no because we look out for each other, and that's what I've been told and doing. That's what we need. We need more of that. We need more of that pay forward stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Growing up, when I did a lot of things. I helped a lot of people in situations, and I never asked for anything for it. And it always came back to me somehow, somewhere else. I wasn't hurting or needing or wanting, but I helped a lot of people, and expecting nothing for it. And in the end, I got taken care of, one way or another. It's that pay forward thing, man. Sometimes doing a selfless act for somebody, could make your soul feel better, or make somebody else feel better enough to do that, for someone else. That would be a hell of a concept right there.
A hell of a concept indeed. Big thanks to Tank for agreeing to do this interview and sharing his thoughts on Network 126. My apologies for the poor audio quality, but hey, what can you expect when you're trying to run a YouTube channel on a shoestring budget? I'm trying to do the best I can with what I've got. I mean, I don't even have a real camera at this point. I just filmed this with my cheap Metro PCS phone with a little clip-on lens on the front and with a little lavalier microphone that I got at Fry's Electronics for 15 bucks. Apparently it doesn't do very well in the wind, but it's the best equipment I can afford, so I'm just gonna have to keep pumping out out videos with what I got. But if anybody does want to help contribute to the quality of my content here on Network 126, I'd gladly appreciate it. There's a link below in the video description box. I hope I don't get too much hate for that. But I think I should have an actual camera so I can bring some better quality content. Anyway, if you made it this far through this video, I'm sure you liked it, so go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time.